Stop right there. I gave you 2 extra duty. Get back to that galley and start cleaning.
We don't have to listen to you, Ing. You're a captain without a ship. She's nothing but a landlocked house now.
I will discover a way to free this ship. Until then, you'd better follow orders.
I've had enough of you and your orders.
Now get back in that ship! I'm your captain, understand?
Well, you're still the captain, for now. But if you don't get us out of this town soon, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Then we'll see what's what.
If you've come to complain about my men, I don't want to hear it. When Minister Sheng gets the Great Dam closed, we'll be happy to leave. Until then, we're stuck here.
You're stuck here? Who are you?
I'm Captain Ing. This is my ship, the Lucky Knight. She's a fine vessel, or was. Now that the Great Dam is open, the Lucky Knight is stranded here along with me and my men. We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we could just get our ship back on the water, everything would be fine. But that won't happen until someone finds a way to close the dam.
Wait, I'll close the dam for you.
The moment I saw you, I knew you were the fearless sort. I hoped you would offer to help. It shames me to need the help of a stranger.
Why?
I'm not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can give. Close the dam and free us, and I'll give you all the silver I have.
Sure. How do I get to the dam?
You won't get too far if you don't speak to Minister Sheng first. The dam is located in the ruins, but a pair of massive gates blocks the way. Only Sheng has the key.
I'll be back once the river's closed and the river's not so low and fast.
Good luck. I'm not used to needing help from others. It's hard for me to say this, but thank you.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
Oh boy.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Hey, what the hell?
Legendary strike. I have been healed. Spirit thief. Dire flame. Spirit. Legendary strike. Spirit thief. You will fall. Legendary strike. I'll improv.
Gotcha, bitch.
Legendary strike.
Fucking hell, dude.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't bother us again.
Thank God.
We can get back to business. Sun Lee gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
Are you saying Lee knew he would be kidnapped?
The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Li asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prize pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the spirit monk temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold.
So you searched for the rest of the amulet?
I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the spirit monk amulet too.
Maybe I should go to the ruins and try to find the amulet piece.
Yes, Sun Li intended you to find it. I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years to fulfill my duty.
Leave Zhang alone.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No. Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see Ox.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No. Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things.
No. Please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now.
Who are you? What's the matter with your ogre?
Zhang does not belong to me. He works for me of his own free will.
Oh,
I am Dongping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen. And since then he has refused to come back.
well, he has a guilty conscience.
Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me.
I'll speak to him.
You will? I must warn you. Zhang is, well, he's very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Hello, Zhang.
Go away. Zhang not want to speak to you.
Why are you so upset?
Zhang kill Ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with Ox. Zhang not want to hurt Ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for Ox.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose.
Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head. Ox is dead.
Fuck.
Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad.
Oh, buddy. Maybe we can get another ox.
Master already have another Ox. Poor Ox. Zhang killed Ox's sister. Now Ox won't like Zhang anymore.
Well, the other ox will be lonely if you don't go back.
Zhang is lonely. Ox must be lonely too. Maybe Ox will forgive Zhang and we be friends again. I will go and see. You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Hope you have a good day too, Zhang.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
Zhang coming. John, go home now.
Well, hello there. Sorry, you just caught me in the middle of eating. Ah, who am I kidding? I'm always eating. What can I do for you? Who are you? I am Chai Jin, master cook, and a master of enjoying the fruits of my labor, as my sizable girth would suggest. Okay, I should know a thing or two about that. Buddy, stop it. You've never had food like mine before, I'll wager. It's too bad that people outside my home of Shandang County cannot seem to stomach the delicacies that I prepare. They truly don't know what they're missing. I was recently at the Imperial City, and not one person could eat so much as 2 of my dishes. Such weak constitutions, all of them. Why don't people like your food? The food from my county can have some unusual effects on people. For example, this dish of roasted cow heart diluted with bile of leopard has a peculiarly nasty effect on one's constitution. Other dishes, like my monkey brain soup, can have a negative effect on the workings of the mind. Still, others can deplete one's spirit. It can be quite dangerous if you eat too much of one type of food, or if you are particularly weak in certain areas of your character. I'll try your food. You're a stout one, aren't you? But let's try to make this interesting. Anyone can eat food, but can you eat all 3 of my dishes? Give me 300 silver to cover my expenses. If you can eat all 3 dishes in a row and stay on your feet, I'll give you back your money and you'll leave none the poor, but well fed. I'm not interested right now. As you wish. Please return if you change your mind.
Hello, young one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay? Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
You used to own this tea house?
Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too.
Oh.
He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
Ah, the manager. Did you check the writ to make sure it was real?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
Always check for verification. I'm going to speak to Dutong about this.
That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
Oh boy.
Dutong says he hired me because I'm big as an ox and just as smart.
That's funny.
If you want tea, have a seat. The serving girl will be by directly if I don't fire her first, a useless wench. I should have replaced her the day I took over this tea house.
Can I see the... you own this tea house?
I am 3 Sheets Dutong, proud owner of this quaint little tea house. I recently acquired it from Old Mother Quan, the elderly lady steeping tea over there in the corner.
I wanted to ask you some questions.
You want me to throw this troublemaker out in the street, boss?
Don't be stupid. You saw what this man did to those sailors. He'd leave you broken and bleeding on the floor, and I have no one to clean up the mess. Forgive my guard. His intentions are good, but he's a bit slow on the uptake.
Ah.
I'd love to answer your questions, but that would interrupt my drinking. I'm afraid that isn't acceptable.
Can I see the writ granted you ownership of the place?
Oh, certainly. The Imperial writ is 400 years old, and I just carry it around with me all the time and show it to complete strangers. Please.
Sarcasm detected.
The writ is locked safely away, as I told Mother Quan. I'm not about to bring it out on your request. Yes, good. Go away.
Alright, hang on.
Hello, greetings, welcome.
Wait.
My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot, I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru. I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Quan still owned the Teahouse so things could go back to the way they were.
Weren't you a guard at the gate a little while ago? He looks like him. I wanted to talk about Dutong and his Imperial Writ.
That Imperial Writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her Teahouse. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
Did anyone actually see the writ?
Mother Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
Oof. I think the writ was a forgery.
What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the Teahouse. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ, and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Quan.
Maybe I can make Dutong confess?
That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
Get him drunk and I'll get a confession out of him.
It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness.
Oh boy.
Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up.
You can make him sober again?
The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case.
Ah.
The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand.
Let's send Dutong some drinks.
No problem. We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and Imperial seasoned spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The Imperial seasoned spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
Okay. Let's give him an Imperial season.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
I'll be back in a bit.
Good, good. Go speak to Dutong. If he's not drunk enough, or if he's too drunk, come back and see me and I'll mix him up another drink. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a sneak. Then old Mother Quan will be back in charge, and I won't ever have to give out another bit of bad advice.
Alright. So we got 3 drinks in Dutong.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Master Dutong's Teahouse. What can I do for you, my friend?
Let's talk about the writ you showed Mother Quan.
The writ? Why waste time on such a dry and boring subject, my friend? Can't you see the drink is flowing? Look at how busy my Teahouse is. Isn't it glorious? Put the writ out of your mind and join the party. Mingle. Enjoy yourself. Everybody should have a good time at Master Dutong's Teahouse.
Nothing out of him.
You should speak.
Let's send Dutong some drinks.
No problem.
Imperial season 1.
drink
He's
for
at
Master
6
Dutong?
right now. Do we think we should send him another one? He'd be at 9. Do we think it'd be worth it? It's worth a shot. Alright, Imperial season 1. So he should be at 9.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Oh, he is wobbly. I'll be back in a bit.
Good, good. We'll get him to...
You! I've seen you around here, skulking around, watching me. Why is you following me? What do you want?
I wanted to talk about the writ that you showed Mother Quan.
The writ? Why is you asking about that? You want to steal it. You want to steal my Teahouse. I'm watching you, sneaky thief.
Yeah, that's not working either. Alright.
You should speak.
I'll give him the restorative.
Sure thing. He doesn't like taking it, but I'll just slip it into a glass. He'll drink it and be sober as a judge in no time. Anything else?
Alright, let's try this again. Imperial Seasoned Wines, 3.
1 drink for...
Imperial Seasoned Wines, 6.
1 drink...
Give him some peasant's wine.
1 drink for Master Tutong coming up. Anything else I
He's
can do?
now at the 7th one. Let's see what we can do on this one. I'll be back in a bit.
Good.
Hello, 3 Cheats.
What do you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the life of 3 Sheets Dutong?
I wanted to talk about the writ you showed Mother Kwan.
No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. Just the thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
What? Maybe you'll feel better if you talk to me about it.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. Confess my sins. Then I'll feel better. Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad, bad man. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up!
Boss, what are you saying? I better sober you up.
Oh boy.
God, I hate that restorative potion. Oh, that stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung.
Very descriptive.
And now I have the strangest memory, as if I... Oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, oh, I don't know, an imperial writ?
Yeah, he told me it was a fake.
What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Kwan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, 3 Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce.
Commerce?
I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Kwan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do.
Do you think I'll honestly sell out that old woman like that? This is her shit, and you came in with a fucking forgery. Get the hell out of here.
Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Kwan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Kwan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
I knew you would make the right choice. We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
At least I got XP for it. Hello, Mother Kwan.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in in Master Dutong's tea house.
What are you talking about? Do you miss owning the tea house?
Oh, of course I do, dearie. It was all I ever had. No children of my own. But it's Master Dutong's tea house now. You can't argue with an imperial writ, you know.
Well, the writ was a forgery.
A forgery? Are you certain?
Dutong confessed the tea house is yours again.
That scoundrel! No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. For good. And thanks to this brave young man here, the tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Kwan! Her tea house is back in business.
Let's go.
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house.
Yeah, it was nothing. I was just glad to help.
I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Kwan's.
And a lot of XP too. Let's fucking go.